What's up YouTube, Jamiethekid00 here. Today I went to my locals, as I do pretty much every Saturday, and being bored with gadgets, I took Constellars, because I managed to pretty much build the deck. I just had to borrow an Evilswarm and an M7, because nobody pulled M7s. But yeah, hopefully I'll be getting some of those during the week. But, well, I went 4-1. Coming second, just losing out to Dark World in the final round. So, I mean, I just put these together expecting to have fun and going like 0-5 or something. So I'm really chuffed with how they've turned out. I mean, all I can really say about them is I knew Pleiades was broken, but I didn't appreciate how broken. So it was good. Going through my matchups, round 1 was Evilswarm. I lost game 1, won game 2, and then game 3 I won that as well. Just Xyz Reborn and Price B just going Falcon Punch, leaving him on like 50 at the end of game 3, and he couldn't go over it because I also had, what was it? I also had a Gaia. Thunder Charger out, so I'm 50 life points with piercing damage. Not really that survivable. Round 2 was against Nimble Frog thing. I took this apart, to be perfectly honest. I knew how to play around the deck, I knew when to go Abyss Dweller and stuff, because I built the deck. I have built the deck in the past, and I knew what to hit and with what. So yeah, round 3 was the Hieratic Gishki M7 loop thing with Gus Kraken. That was annoying as fuck. Game 1 he opened Arse, I opened Pleiades back row. It was pretty much game. Game 2 he went first. He just went full loop, ended up with like 3 M7s, a Gus Kraken, and I ended up with nothing, no hand. So yeah, that's good for the game. Game 3 was a little bit more interesting, to be perfectly honest. I think we both opened okay. I got Pleiades out, backed it with some back row, and just managed to punch through in time before he started going up, flip it up. So, always good. Round 4 was against Gadget. Game 1 he opened Arse. To be fair, neither of us really opened that well, but I think he opened Fortress, triple Tinplate Goldfish, and some back row. So that wasn't overly great. I won game 1 just because I actually saw a monster, pretty much. So game 2, I got him down to 2-5, and he had a Fortress and a Gear Frame up with 2 back row. So I thought, and I had Dark Hole Reborn in hand. So my plan was to Dark Hole Reborn his Fortress, attack for game. If he deprisons, that still puts me in a decent position, but he had the road, so that plan kind of failed hard, and I lost that. Game 3, I had Judgment when it was really crucial. I paid 4k for it, but it put me in a position which won me the game. So yeah, I think he was gonna like warning my bear or something when I really needed it to go off to get tanky to search cows, so just Judgment. Last round was against Dark World. Yeah, kind of got obliterated game 1. Game 2 I opened Banisher, Judgment, Lance, Shadow Imprisoning, something else. So yeah, when he tried to go tour guide to go over the Banisher, I just flipped Shadow Mirror. and I won that, obviously. Game 3, I lost because skill drains card and this deck really doesn't like it. I mean, I run 3 MSC and Storm, but I didn't see them. What are you gonna do? Jamie, a friend of mine, recorded those duels. They're not overly interesting because I don't ever go into like any big Xyz plays or anything. It's just Dark World's gonna Dark World, and I try and scramble up in response and fail. But yeah, I will link those somewhere when they get uploaded. He also did a deck. I also did a deck profile for him, so for him and AlintheaYoh. So check out those guys. I'll link them up here eventually. Right, I've rambled on for far too long. Let's get into the deck profile. Triple House. This is the wind-up shark equivalent. It modulates levels. It's not quite wind-up shark because it can't special summon itself, but it would be really quite broken if it could. In order to compensate for that, we run Pollux, which gets you an extra normal summon, so it basically does the same thing. Same with triple Algieri. Just go, I've got 2 monsters in hand, let's make an Xyz. I cut the 2 card casts from my previous videos on it for 2 Sheraton, simply because I still don't like this card, by the way, just saying, but all of my arguments for not running Sheraton, like it was the wrong level, it was weak, all of that stuff, I kind of realised they all applied to card car. So I might as well just run this. Meant had to cut something for a Hyades, an extra, but it worked out fine. Then running off the Constellars, I run 2 Constellars, just a Cyber Dragon level changing thing. It's all good. And then they're all light, so honest. And you run Tenkies, so bear. And you don't want to get punched in the face, so Trag. I think once Sombras comes out, I'll probably like cut the Trags or the Seats and just run that. But yeah, Trags are kind of a little bit lackluster today. I mean, they were good because they're Trag, but I don't know, could have been better. For spells, Reborn, Storm, Dark Hole, obvious, Double Lance. These clogged a little bit, but I wouldn't run the deck without them, to be honest. Triple MST, because this deck really hates back row. Triple Tenki, search your stuff, same with Rota. For traps, Double Bottomless, Warning, Judgment, Double Force, Double Chain, Double Torrential, and 1 Xyz Reborn. I didn't see this very much, but most of the times when I did see it, it was extremely good, so it's definitely worth running. I still wouldn't run more than 1 though, because if you draw it like opening hand when you haven't gotten anything yet, it can be pretty bad. What was I doing? Extra. 1 Tolly M7, which I had to borrow because nobody had one for trade, but thanks to Jamie for lending me that. I don't think you really need 2 or 3. I see some people running 3 and you just don't need it. There are better things to run. I never missed not having 2, I'll put it that way. Next, Double Pleiades, just the MVP of the deck, just so good, opens up just so many plays. I think at one point, I think it was game 2 or 3 of Gishki. No, it was game 3 of Gishki. if the person didn't scoop, I would have got 3 searches off the same Tenki, just by bouncing it and playing it, and bouncing and playing it again. So that's awesome. 1 price B. Cut this from 2. Now I'm running Sheraton in favour of a Hyades. Hyades is crap, but you have to run it because you can go Sheraton, search with Sheraton, copy Sheraton's level, go into this, go into M7. That's pretty much all you're going to do with it. I mean, it's 19, so it can be over things, and I think it did contribute to a game push for one of the games. I forget which one, but yeah. Price B is just amazing. Just Falcon punches everything. Dweller, Gaia, Tyrus, Volcasaurus, Starliege Paladynamo, Utopia, Shockmaster, Cowboy, Pappy, and Nicerik. For side, 2 D Prism, because I couldn't really find room in the main for them, and I don't really want to run more than 40 cards in this deck, because it's kind of inconsistent enough as is. So yeah, this went against Dark Worlds and Gadgets, because just vacuum clean the fortress. Dual Banisher against Dark Worlds and Mamels and all that sort of stuff. Same deal with double DD Assailant, double Shadow Imprisoning, double Metaion, because I thought it would be a pretty good thing against like Evilswarms and just anything else that puts a lot of Exceeds on board. I sided these in against Evilswarms and the Gishki loopy thing, but I didn't actually see them, so it doesn't really matter. Maxis, these helped me out against the Gishki thing, game 3, because if I didn't get the draws with Maxi, he would have just destroyed the rest of my hand with Gust Kraken. A combination of this and some well-timed back row left me with Bear and Reborn in hand against like a Mind August and the Gishki little fish thing Abyss in attack mode. So I just went, okay, Bear, Reborn, Wattail game. So that was cool. Then I go Third Lance. Can't remember if I actually sided in Third Lance. Might have gone in against Evilswarms, but I don't know. And then my one troll sort of tech is one Wiseman's Chalice. This was mainly against Fire Fist, but also good for any mirror match. Main theory behind this is you torrential Fire Fist or something. You play this, you summon their bear, you attack with the bear, you get your Tenki, activate your Tenki, get a Calcer bear, Xyz, and it's basically a free Tenki plus Xyz. Assuming they can't stop it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to say about the deck. It's good, but as you're playing it, you can tell it's a little bit incomplete. So let's go wait around for Sombres, which should be in Tachyon Galaxy, which is out in less than a month, so not long to wait. I won't be doing another tournament diary for a little while, because I'm not here for the tournament next weekend, because I'm going somewhere for a friend's birthday, and I think the week after that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the sneak weekend. But yeah, and the weekend after that is Nats, and I'll hopefully be getting some Nats coverage, or at least some deck profiles of some of my friends who are going. But yeah, this video is stupidly long now, so I'll just end it there. This has been Uzmak00 and AlintheaYoh signing out.